in here?
Oh, all the time.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I wanted to know.
I've never done that.
Came in so
Really?
much?
I've never
dude.
mailed anything either.
Oh, dude. It's
I love them very much. Give it up for Cesar Davia and David Van Adder, everybody.
yes, sir.
What's up, guys?
What up, baby?
And you guys are comics. That's how we met.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's how we do.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you think we would be friends if we didn't do comedy?
Hell
I
fucking
feel
no.
like I met you in a bath.
Thank you. Exactly.
Yeah, no.
hell no.
I actually met Seth in a bathhouse. He's just being sweet.
You see his ass?
Oh, yeah, I saw everything.
Oh,
I'm
man.
pretty stinky for a guy who frequents bathhouses. Like,
It's-
I'm always
it's a
in
good
there.
Smell.
It's a good.
It's a good stick.
Good
Yeah.
musty.
Oh,
No,
and
that's
and,
crazy how we were like, yeah, we were comics. We weren't be friends at all.
Well, it's true. I've said that a couple times of calling people comic friends, and they're like, "Wait, we aren't like real life friends." And I'm like, no, because if it took that little to
Yeah.
consider that many people
I
close
definitely-
friends.
I definitely won't put you down as a reference or anything, you know?
Okay, for sure, because of my white
Like, whoa, dude.
because of my white name.
No, because of your white name, I would.
Oh,
Yeah.
Hold on. Seth Balance? I trust
oh,
this
any
man.
beers for you guys?
I was just telling him I'm on an empty stomach, dude. I have not eaten all day. I have one, so I could get another.
All right, yeah, it's
well,
empty. You gotta
Before
put
I
something
leave,
in there.
before I leave.
Well, I had Freddy's, so I'm full. Yes.
All right.
I'm
Oh,
down
it's
for
a Bud
beer.
Light. It's
There-
basically water.
There is only one rule. Just try to finish it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, these are like 50 cents each.
That's the
all
only
right?
rule of the pod. Finish your fucking beer.
The
Finish
economy,
your
man.
fucking
So I don't have to drink after you, motherfucker.
No, great times have happened down in this basement. We are in the Purple Arm Studio, as it is called, and we've lived in this house for like 6 years now, 7 years.
Yeah.
Okay.
And yeah, some wild fucking times down here. We used to sell beer for $1 a can.
I feel the vibe in here. Yeah. There's definitely some wild times in here, dude.
Yeah.
There's definitely been some kickbacks at parties at this house for
These
sure.
couches had to be reupholstered a couple times.
No, these are newer couches.
I know there's
actually.
still
Yeah.
there's still cum stains on these
Oh.
couches. He just flipped the
This-
freaking
I flipped the
cushions.
seats.
I haven't fucked on these couches.
You haven't?
No.
No.
Oh, okay.
One time I was, Jesus Christ, I was having sex with someone out in the living room because there's no one in the
Sex.
house.
Nice.
That
And
means
then-
it was over the
And then
pants.
someone started unlocking the door.
Oh,
And in that moment, you would think like, oh, I would grab my girlfriend and run away. No, I just did the second part. I just ran away.
I left her ass there.
I left her ass, and she's like, you left me there. I'm like, what, you didn't pick me up? Why is it like,
You get the door open, bitch. We're in
I
the
was
living room.
naked and afraid,
I
all
know.
right?
So-
I'm sorry that my flight or fight response is better than yours, bitch.
You leave, come back. Who is this woman? Oh,
No, and it was my brother's girlfriend.
oh wow.
Who was just coming home and watching. She probably saw that and was like, Devin, we never do anything fun.
We never have sex in the living room couch.
What? Do you
Oh,
want to
man.
have sex in public, babe? No, but I'm just saying, we never do anything.
What was the craziest place you've ever had sex?
School.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was getting pussy as a freshman.
Hell yeah.
And I was at
Short King.
maybe, okay, I'll tell this story pretty briefly, but I was dating this girl, and we would hook up during lunchtime.
Nice.
And one time, we're at the bottom of a stairwell in this like secondary gym we had in the school that no one would go. Like it would be impossible to find us there, we thought. But we did it
So you thought. Yeah.
so I thought. And we did it so often to the point to where it's like 100% chance that you get caught doing something every day,
Yeah.
right? So we got caught, and one time I was about to finish, and right as I was about to finish, I heard footsteps coming down the stairs to where we were. I was like, fuck it, God, I gotta commit.
Gotta do it.
I'm getting mine, okay? I'm getting 10 days suspension and mine right now.
I'm gonna make it worth it, mother.
But yeah,
The pros outweigh the
so
cons.
I literally was finishing, so I turned in the corner, start busting, and then I hear a grown man over my shoulder say, "Uh-oh," and I turn around, and it was just this like head security guard guy with slick back hair we called Scorpion King,
Nice.
and he just said, "Uh-oh." I turn around, he looks me in the eyes, down at my bust, at my dick, back at my eyes, and I'm like, yo, I'm 14, dog.
You're more in trouble than I
You
am.
were
right
14?
now.
Yeah, I was getting pussy 14.
Hell yeah. Dude.
God damn.
I know I didn't get any till
Middle
like
school, I
18,
was getting head on a 10 speed.
17 or
Chicken
18
low
for sure.
bloodline,
I was
pimping
getting-
hereditary.
I was getting head at 14, but I was not fucking at 14.
Getting head at 14.
Yeah,
Hell yeah, dude! A
Dude,
girl gave
those
me head on my
boys-
bike, man. Like, it's
Those
freaking
boys
awesome.
in his neighborhood were fucking. Dude,
It's Thursday night, boys. You
Did
know
an
what that
older
means.
kid ever try to trick you to suck
Bike
their
Curious
dick?
Thursdays, man.
Wait, David, you seem like the type of kid an older kid tried to bribe into sucking his dick with a Tootsie Pop.
It's not gay, David.
Yeah. You know, like the whole cut
You'd
a
be a bitch
hole
for
in
that,
the
eh?
bottom of the popcorn.
I know.
Cut the
Suck
hole in
it,
the
Van
bottom of the
Etters.
popcorn, and you put your dick in
Won't
to
be
get
part
a
of this football
hand
team,
job.
Nutter.
What?
Won't be part of this football team.
I can see
I
that.
can see that. Yeah. He
Well,
has
I mean-
soft eyes.
I do have soft eyes. Yeah. I can look at you
Man.
very intimately.
I think. Have you guys ever had like? I know that's thinking of high school. I had like never had sex in high school, but I had like this one girl that was always down to let me like see her naked and touch her in school. I don't know why. She was just really into me. Every time I went to the restroom, she came out. She's like, Caesar, and like flashed me. She made high school the greatest, you know. She just like to make out with me and just
And I love how the hall monitor, no snitching.
no snitching,
no,
bro.
no leaks. He just sitting there like, hell yeah, dog.
Good for you guys.
Because he got titty. Yeah, because when you see
just the run in my halls.
public titty, that's for everybody. Who's mad, right?
Not I.
Baby, see it. Who's gonna get mad at? Like kids, they just got off the food. Maybe they'll get triggered. You know,
Yeah,
they just got off the titty meal. Yeah, yeah.
I love a good.
I have this coworker who disappeared for like 5 days. I didn't hear from her, and I was asking people like, "Hey, where is she? Is she on vacation or something?" It was kind of hush hush, and I work with a lot of ladies, being a server at a breakfast
Yeah.
place. Oh, it's a bunch of women, so I know when ladies are keeping secrets from me. Okay,
Oh, he knows.
all right. I've been a pretty shitty boyfriend in the past. I know when they're not telling me something.
In the past?
So I was asking them, "Hey, where the fuck did Liz go?" And they're like, "Oh, you know, she's on vacation." And when she got back, she was like, "Damn, I'm so sore." I'm like, "What happened?" She's like, "Nothing." And then she turned around, walked away with the fattest ass, dog. She definitely went to Florida
Yeah.
and got a BBL,
Hell yeah.
a Brazilian butt lift, and it looks amazing.
Oh, I bet it does.
I'm not
It's
mad
Florida,
at it.
man.
I'm mad at
More
you.
tips for that, man.
No, she's my manager.
Oh, nice.
That's the thing. Is like you're a
They're
why?
They're gonna pay attention to her now, dude.
Oh, dude. No, she's like 5'2", Mexican.
Hey, a lot of people go to Florida for like.
Hey, man,
butt lifts,
you
huh?
got
Yeah.
you got to spend money to get money. She spent some money on her ass so she can get extra tips later.
Exactly.
You got
She's
to
got an
spend
investment
money.
on her tip game.
It's just, like, I remember going to Florida and coming back.
Again, she's a
Yeah.
salaried
Salary
employee.
She's
She's a
doing it
manager.
for the clout. Dude.
Only making like 42 annually too.
Yes.
She's been spending that. She's been saving that money
The
for a
search
minute.
rating was 30,000.
Why didn't she go to Mexico?
Holy
Would've been
shit!
cheaper.
No, I'm kidding. I don't know. I'm not asking my manager about her BBL.
How much it
Hey,
cost?
where'd you get that ass from?
dude? Oh my, no, but
Was
seriously,
the U.S. so imported?
Hey, yo,
You
Liz,
got a card with a QR
Yeah.
code on it so that I can follow?
Liz, if you ever find this, dude, come on,
Show me that
let me
ass
hit.
one time.
Just once.
Just show me that ass one time. I don't even want to touch it. Don't let me,
Just the crack.
just let me pop it. Let me pop it real quick, dog. Yeah.
Just please.
How have you guys been? I feel like I see a little bit of Dave at
Yeah.
open mics, but dude, Caesar,
I
you're
know, I
fucking
was just
retired
telling
from.
him.
You're a
I know,
retired
I'm not
comic.
retired. I just
You're like a ghost,
I am
bro.
not
comic.
retired. I've just not been consistent.
If you're
Okay.
retired and you don't know it, raise your hand.
I have a show. I have a show this month.
Hell yeah. Oh, where at?
Yeah, I'm doing Pirates Den.
Oh,
Okay.
hell yeah.
Is
dude.
that a show?
No, I actually last Pirates Den I was on.
Is
My
it-
oldest brother showed up and you were
I
just
was
hanging
there
out drinking
when
a
you
beer.
were there.
Yeah.
I'm not
Yeah.
saying it's a real show, but I'm getting free piece fish and chips afterwards.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
My oldest brother was there and he's like, "Oh, so this is like a open mic to work shit out at." I'm like, "No, it's a yeah, you're right. Yeah, it's a
Basically,
I mean, that's
It's a-
one way to put it.
but it's scheduled,
yeah.
so it's not
There's
an
a
open.
lineup for this.
Yeah,
open
yeah.
mic.
There's a
It's-
lineup, so technically it's
Yeah.
not. Yeah,
It's
I don't know.
scheduled misery.
I told people
I've
the
ag-
address.
I've
Like
made
that's
an
a house. I'm like,
I made an agreement with myself. Like, I'm not gonna ask or scratch and beg for any show that's not a weekend show with a headliner. If that makes sense, because those are the money shows. That's what the job is. It's not doing bar shows. It's not doing the Pirates Den, which those are great and you need to take those opportunities.
Yes, 100%.
But I'm not going to kiss Rose Verdugo's feet or Philip Jewell or Dietrich. No, no. I will suck Mike B. Dapper's dick. All right.
I will not.
Because I just want to do Spots HOC. And is Spots Mike B. Dapper's dog's name? I don't know. Let me fuck it.
Yeah,
Jesus.
He got me so hyped when I did his show. He's like, you might be one of mine. And I did it and I killed. And he was like, good job. And I wanted to tell him, like, am I going to be, featured in your next show? He's like,
But you didn't say shit.
good job. He just literally was like, you did great today, man. And he like sidestepped the fuck. I was like, he didn't answer my question.
Damn, dude.
Yeah, dude, it's okay. But you know what? I'm only like you're in. Like you said, I haven't been around. I need to be consistent. So I don't take offense to that. Definitely.
Yeah,
but
man.
I definitely need to keep going.
Consistency
dude.
is so huge, man.
I've been trying to be funny on like Instagram. I'm just trying to let people know like I'm still here. Like, fuck. I know.
I'm still alive. Hey guys, I'm still
pushing
around.
shit out.
Yeah, go to Devils tonight. Oh yeah, your girlfriend.
Yeah.
Pick her up.
Pick her up and go. Gas is expensive, motherfuckers.
Do you live in Phoenix still?
I live in Phoenix.
Oh yeah, I work in
And then you
Phoenix.
drove out here.
I know you. You live
Yeah.
by the one by my house. That First Watch.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Which one, where is it at again?
I don't want to dox myself,
It's somewhere in Phoenix,
Yeah.
Midtown, right?
dude. Whole lot of fine Latina.
Oh yeah, dude.
honeys.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I dropped some Spanish on them. Like I'm just taking their order, and they're just like, and then I just overhear something in Spanish, and I'll just, and I just hit them with it, and they're like, and
Okay,
I just,
they're
Yeah,
like,
that's not from coming though. That's from shitting their pants that have super white boy like
I
you can speak
know.
Spanish.
Mhm.
Is he
Probably scared the shit.
Argentinian?
That's white devil
I
speaking my
know.
language.
I'm pretty
What
sure
the fuck?
there's like a nursery rhyme in Mexico that's
Yeah.
about a skinwalker who speaks Spanish, and
That's
he'll
him.
serve you eggs.
People forget that
Yeah.
Spanish is a white language.
And mediocre sex.
And
the
if
night
you
before.
if you don't tip him well, you'll lose your hair, and your wife will cheat.
Yeah,
Mm.
dude.
That sounds like a Mexican fable.
I believe it. I'm
Yeah,
scared of it now.
yeah. Dude, that's three things they pride themselves on. Their wife not cheating, their hairline, and not being gay.
Yeah.
Those are the three things. Like, as long as you do those things, you're
bro.
hell yeah,
You're
dude.
straight.
You're top Mexican.
Family honor and everything,
Hell
dude.
yeah, dude.
I only have like 2 of those things. Like, fuck.
Mexicans do have a Japanese family honor code.
Oh yeah,
They kinda
dude.
They
do.
really do.
Well, Japanese people went down there during like the first Gulf War. They
Really?
like migrated. Yeah, dude, Mexico is like United States. A lot of people like migrated there to go away from wars or famine and stuff like that.
Famine.
Oh yeah, dude. Even in Mexico, Mexico. When you portray it in the news, it's like, oh, it's a third world country, but it really isn't. It's just there's some bad.
Parts, there's
there-
some
oh
parts of
yeah,
it that
yeah. I
is.
mean, so is here in the States. Like have you been to like, dude? Go to Mexico. Even if it looks shitty, people are just like they're cool. They have money. it's
I
fine.
find it funny
No,
that we as
yeah.
Americans will go to like the shitty parts of Mexico for spring break. not
Oh,
the actual
those
nice
shitty parts of
places.
Mexico have money for sure. Like they get tourist money.
Oh yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Like Rocky Point and shit like that.
Like, look, you're a white man. You're worth at least 15,000 kidnapped, dude.
Oh, yeah,
they get money, dude.
100%. Oh yeah.
There
Then you
is,
get a girl with titties, man.
Oh,
see,
dude.
it just goes up even more.
If anything, they have more of like a American democratized mindset of how infrastructure is run. Because if you go to even like the well-established cities,
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. I
the
agree.
electrical lines were done by 5 different companies.
Uh-huh.
So where out here, it's all upsourced to one company does the line work. One
Yeah.
to where it's a monopoly. So
Oh.
it all looks the same. Whereas out there, it's just crossing over each other and shit.
You know,
doing loop-de-loop and pulls.
a lot of Mexican slang comes from English words, and they just say it differently. And it's
How do you
just-
mean? Like what?
Like, so when you see a random dog, people go, oh, el firulais, el firulais. It's just like saying it's like Tommy the dog or whatever. But they got that because Americans are like, oh, these dogs are full of lice.
Feel alive.
Yeah, firulais, firulais. So, I mean, a lot of like Mexican slang comes from like regular English words because they were just on the border.
More
a
like
lot.
Mexicans who came over here didn't know how to speak
No,
English.
not
and
at
then
all.
They
It's
just
just-
tried to. I'm just bullshit.
But like,
Well,
just like, thank you. Just like in the 60s and 50s where all that shit was like the U.S. and Mexico kind of had an okay relationship, bringing people over, working and stuff. A lot of the like culture and like especially in the border towns, like he said, there's a lot of like American things there, dude.
That's true.
For sure. Like people go there just to look like.
But it's also like if you grew up where, let's say, Chudier grew up in Minnesota, or like
I was about to say Africa.
I was thinking the same fucking.
no, he
thing.
didn't
That's
grow
fucked
up.
up. I mean, I'm so
I mean,
sorry.
technically-
No, he was just smuggled over the border. when
He
was
did
there.
grow up in Africa because
Yeah.
he came out the womb 3 trimesters, 6 foot, dog.
Yeah.
6 foot, 8 pounds. They
He was-
gave him 2 hours
He
to
was,
live.
he was born like a stallion, man. He was born running.
He came
Yeah,
out the
dude.
pussy saying, with glasses
His head
already.
was in
he
Africa.
already
His
had
feet was
gla-
already in Minnesota, dude.
Again,
His
like
feet
if
were-
you
His
if
head
you
was in
grew
Africa. His
up-
feet was in
yeah.
Minnesota.
Yeah.
If you grew up in like northern America or like Midwest America, then that would be a more of a culture shock to go to Mexico. But since
Yeah.
I grew up here, or if you
Oh.
grew up in California or in the Southwest, you go to Mexico and you're like, yeah, it's just slightly more Mexican.
yeah.
Like we are, this is already Mexico with like American culture in it because of the temperature, the
It's-
climate.
Exactly.
A lot of
yeah.
the
It's-
older history, is just Mexican history.
Yeah. It's like an English person going to New York. It's like, it's a bit dirty, isn't it? It's the same thing when you go to Mexico. It's a
And
bit
New
dirty,
York,
isn't
and
it?
New York
A
is
little bit.
very built after
Oh, yeah,
London.
dude. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
what were cityscapes at the time. They built
So,
what,
like,
from what they knew.
California and, like, Nevada, you see, like,
Yeah.
the Mexican, the Spanish infrastructure and stuff. Yeah, it's crazy.
I've only been to Mexico
History
for
here.
one day. I got to go again. And it was on the border. It was on San Luis.
You want a good
Okay.
time, man?
Yeah.
If you, like, want to go to a strip club or just a party, good time.
Every-
I know. But it's
There's
just...
a negative, nasty connotation when going to Mexico that you're gonna.
But just
have
hear me
sex
out.
workers
I never
work-
been
yeah.
there, but I heard so much
Yeah.
good things. It's called Hong Kong's, where it's a strip club, but there's just when you're in the private room, they'll be like, "If you pay me, I'll have sex." Like straight up, in
Hell
broken
yeah.
English, they're like, "Sex, money." I'm like, all right, sure.
It doesn't seem like a long sentence to learn the words of,
I know.
right?
Why would you?
Yeah,
They
right.
did an interview with those ladies that go, and it's literally just like white businessmen that go to Tijuana real quick.
yeah.
It's just like, and they already know what they want. Like, come on.
At the end,
Yeah.
she's like, "Okay, pay me $500," and you're like, "No, pay me $500. I'm a prostitute. That was giving you my service."
Yeah.
That is funny how there's gigolos and prostitutes. And what if you just intersect? Obviously,
I'm sure
you
there's a
want,
story out
you
there.
want a hot person.
Yeah.
You want the fantasy. Obviously, that's why a prostitute exists, is the lack of attachment and the fantasy of having something that you shouldn't ever have in your life. That's what pornography is too.
Oh.
Is looking at these women that you will never sleep with.
Oh.
I will never sleep with a bitch
Yeah.
looking like Autumn Falls, but goddamn does she look great.
Yeah, dude. I have a.
She
I-
looks fantastic.
I'm trying
She
to quit
looks-
porn. Yeah.
I have a mouse pad of her.
It's hard.
She
Porn
looks
is. I feel like
scrumdiddlyumptious.
if anything, porn's the hardest job. I'm trying to quit watching porn, man.
Porn's the hardest.
Oh, dude, I just
Porn's the
wanna-
most dangerous game.
Dude, it really is. Like, my girlfriend has called me a couple times. She's
Yeah.
told me how she feels about it, but it's just like hard not to watch porn.
Yeah.
Sometimes
it's just on all the time.
It's just on. It is though. When I'm on TikTok, there's just these girls flopping
Get off
around.
TikTok, Doug.
Huh?
It's too late for me to
On
start TikTok.
on Reddit, everywhere.
No,
dude.
dude, my algorithm is fucked. Because now if I try to fix my TikTok, it's just showing me underage girls dancing.
Oh,
And I'm like, no. I just throw my phone.
Damn,
the
Seth,
chip out
at
and
least
shit.
mine are of age, man. You've got underage ones.
No,
Yeah, bro.
I only go on TikTok in New York where the age of consent's 16. So
Oh, he said.
Wait, is that right?
what?
What?
In New York?
He's never been to New York.
Yes. They made us study the capitals, borders, age of consent, state to state.
Who
yeah,
made you study?
elementary school, Doug.
Really?
Yeah.
You
Right,
bullshitting?
and then after school,
bullshitting
the
right
older kid would bribe me with a Tootsie Pop to suck
Shut
his
the
dick.
Yeah, dude, this is all real. Okay, I learned this.
It's all real.
Dude,
All of it.
how many licks does it take to the
Get
center
to
of the
the
Tootsie
Tootsie
Pop? Your therapist knows. Call the,
It's
no,
3.
how many licks does it get to the center of your childhood trauma? The world may never know.
You'll never know. But porn is. I have a joke
Oh, I
about
know.
porn. They're like, first you start off like, yeah, some lesbians, some soft shit, hardcore shit. And all of a sudden, that chick has a dick, and you're okay with it. You just
Yeah.
keep going. It's a slippery slope.
Dude, you watch
That's it.
porn long enough, you're gonna end up having dick preferences.
Yeah, dude. I'm telling you.
It's like
Well,
I can't watch
do.
this.
I do.
I can't watch this freaking vagina get freaking destroyed if the cock looks freaking ugly. Like people start thinking that way.
Hey.
It's freaking weird.
Low key,
Maybe-
if it's not like
Why
I've
did
had
you
guys tell
sound
me that.
Canadian? But that was so. You just said something so like, beta. You sounded so herbivore that by the end you were saying, "Hey," like a Canadian flag raised up behind you. Well, I'm like, dude, not in my
Hey,
America.
what can I
about
say? I'm
you.
a pussy, eh?
I do have like favorite male porn stars.
oh
'cause
yeah, hey, is that weird? I do too.
I'm just
Yeah.
checking in on them, dog.
How you
Just
been,
making
buddy?
sure they're
Dude,
doing
it's
all
my
right.
bro. I just
It's my
watched my
bro.
bro fuck. It's cool,
You
right?
drinking beer like you.
Yeah. No, I'm not even
My
hard.
guy.
Yeah, I'm watching it soft, just drinking.
Have you ever guys just watched porn soft? Just like,
Nah.
No, sometimes I have laughed so hard
Seems
and watched
counterproductive.
for the plot. I've watched for the
The
plot.
plot?
No, I was intending to jack. The plot got me laughing, and now I'm just watching the plot soft with a shirt on, looking like Winnie the Pooh.
she's like,
Just like
Just shirt cocking it the whole time.
wearing a dirty shirt from work, ready to catch.
that's crazy. You guys are.
What do
dirty.
you catch on
What do I mean?
when
do
you
mean?
when you bust? When you're definitely not watching porn, where do you bust?
Where do I bust?
Yeah,
What are you talking? Like,
I'm so
what
you're
do I
jacking
bust
off.
to?
Where does it go?
Oh, dude, it's like if I'm laying down, there's a neatly folded napkin right by my belly button, right?
Napkin.
Yeah, like or something, a
Yeah.
tissue, something absorbent for sure, and just like aim it
Dude.
and pop, you know?
Dude, Josh Harrison does a joke about like not coming on your own stomach, like you're gay if you come on your own
That's what
stomach.
I feel a little gross. you
That's
know,
why
when
I
it
come
comes-
on my own face.
You know, ooh, that's you drink a lot of water, sir.
No, dude, I'm so hydrated. No, literally, instinctually
So
now, I aim to the left. Like I'm just, my head
Dude,
jerks to the right.
Dude, I've literally like
These
come over my
posters-
shoulder and like hit the freaking pillow.
Yeah, these
behind me.
posters are glued by Seth's
and then you're
cum.
just like,
just like
lay right on it. Yeah. How do you think?
I'm very. I'm
got
so
these on the-
proud of my work. I sleep on it.
yeah, look at that. How do you think those got on the roof, bro?
Yeah, dude.
That's nuts.
God damn.
Damn. Yeah, I've been getting into treating myself right, just like
Hell
lighting a
yeah.
candle and taking my time,
Ooh.
just like flicking some nipples and stuff.
How
Not
do you feel?
really.
How do you feel like doing it in the shower? How do you feel with that? Is it
What,
like
shower jacking?
yeah,
No, I haven't shower jacked in a long time.
it's kind of relaxing. It's the warm
No,
water
because
hitting you.
honestly, it's just standing up. I
It
can't-
is, but you gotta
I
do
can't
the,
do
you
it
gotta lift your
standing up.
leg up there, dude, and
Mhm.
just never lift the leg up. Lift the leg up.
Dude,
You know when you
honest,
keep all your shampoos, lift the
Caesar,
leg up.
I would pay $100-$200 to just watch you shower jack.
Would you? All right.
Because
dude.
imagining you putting,
I need $200
Yeah.
$300.
we're gonna need OSHA to get in there because that seems like a
Shut the
working
fuck up.
hazard. That's definitely a working hazard, dude. One leg, you got one leg in a slippery
bro.
shower.
I mean, my dick's not small. It's just right
Dude, your
here. I'm
Axe
just like-
4-in-1 is gonna get it all slippery, dude. You're gonna
Nah,
fall.
bro. That's
dog.
why you gotta go in dry, so the suction when the water comes, you're just stuck in your foot.
Why do
there.
you have so many tactics for shower jacking?
Dude, you know,
Dog? You are
when you're in a relationship, dog, you gotta jack off in places you don't even, you know.
That's sad. You're right, and that's fucked
you
up.
don't want to jack off next to my lady. Like she'll be like, "What the fuck?"
No,
are
you
doing?"
gotta do it in front of them
this-
in the
I
same
know.
room.
With
Back them in a
consent,
corner.
you know?
Establish dominance.
And this is why we say that would we be friends outside of comedy? No, this very thing right here.
Right.
Because I would not be talking about this stuff with my regular.
You piece of shit.
No, I remember doing that one time, and this chick was like, "You're stealing Louis' bit." And yeah,
Louis.
dude.
Arizona Lou?
Oh, are you looking at
Arizona
your?
Lou?
You're
Can you
already
imagine
checking your
Arizona
fucking
Lou
phone?
talking about this in his comedy?
I want him to.
Dude, I want him to go dirty.
I
'Cause
know.
Theodore-
Oh, that would be
dirty as
hilarious.
hell.
This dirty
Straight
old
up.
man.
Theodore's just straight up saying
yeah,
the N-word.
yeah.
Stuff. Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
he's a
I
wild
love that
boy.
guy.
That'd be hilarious.
Comedy is not dead
Yeah.
with that man.
Do you want to put on the headphones? Do you want to try Daddy's headphones on?
No, why?
Come
You see
on.
me staring at him? Or
Take
what?
him for a spin.
These right here.
No, those aren't connected.
Oh, then nah, I'm alright. I don't need that headphone.
Come on, dude. Try them on.
Why?
I want you to try them on. Come on.
I don't like the fact that
Hear
you're
your
daddy.
inner voice, man.
Try on Daddy's headphones.
It's actually pretty cool.
Hell yeah, dude. You look like you need headphones on.
Like a little baby trying something new.
It feels like if I walk around with headphones, people think that guy has autism for sure.
No, people think that.
Already, without
Right
the
now.
headphones. I
I'm
d-
thinking it right now.
definitely in the spectrum.
Yeah.
Definitely in the spectrum. Can't lie. eye contact is hard
Yeah.
for me for sure.
They give
Yeah.
you one of those tests, like kind of like a
Only
Rorschach
in the
test to
bedroom,
see
though,
where
right?
you are.
Oh, the bedroom, dude.
Do you make eye contact with your lady?
I mean, she likes it. It's like eye contact is still hard for me, you know. It's just I'm just looking at someone's soul.
Yo,
like, as
why
I'm-
you said eye contact is hard for me, and then you
I'm looking at the
maintained
bridge
eye
of your
con-
nose,
Yeah.
dude. That's those tricks I learned. Bridge
Dude,
of your nose, the
hey.
eyebrows, you know.
Hey, do you guys listen to music during sex?
Dude,
Yeah, I like it.
Funny
I like
story.
Do you do the headphones slip off easily?
it. Stupid as fuck.
Stupid.
I'm using that thing. That's my joke. No one can take it. Patent,
Stupid.
trademark, Seth Balance.
Stupid.
I came up with that. That's a classic already.
No, when I was, I think it was 17, turning 18, I was hooking up with this girl from summer school.
No, you weren't. You're a fucking liar.
She sat right next to me, and like every
I
single
have proof,
time,
bro. She sat right next to me. I have proof.
I have proof.
It was Caesar.
Yes,
He
what's up,
wishes.
baby? Oh, definitely.
So you
I'm
were
a chubby
saying.
chaser. What can I say? No, but we were banging though, like every other day, and but no, it was always to music. And whenever a song came on that she didn't like, she literally stopped, got off of me just to change the fucking song and then come back on.
I
It
hate
was freaking
being
weird.
sober.
Hold on, I hate this song.
It's
Hold on, we'll be right back. When you're saying
And
the
then she comes
headphone,
back on and
oh
Yeah.
hell yeah. When you're saying the headphone, just farts on his dick, dude. Come on.
no, that's called a queef.
Ooh.
Motherfuckers. Jeez.
No.
Queef
I
are
God,
fun.
I hate that.
When
word
you were
so
saying that
much.
headphone
Queef?
bit,
Yeah, when that happens, I'm like, stop,
why?
bitch, stop
What do you mean?
it,
It's
Dude,
natural.
no.
fucking gross.
It's fucking hilarious. I
It's
laugh
funny.
every time.
It's
I-
funny.
I-
It's so funny.
have
Seth is like, get out of my house. I just can't.
No, I
right
actually have a big problem with having fun during
now. Oh, during
sex.
sex.
Yeah, no, that's a whole can of worms.
Oh, is it? You should like say some stupid shit, or like be funny.
That because I have a
got
hard time
insecure with
taking
this
myself
funness in the bedroom.
seriously.
Oh,
Like actually enjoying something wholeheartedly in front of people
What?
is hard for me. Like dancing is hard.
I only know
in
this
front of
because
people.
I have a
don't do
friend that had sex with Seth. Why you like that? I heard you have a really nice penis. Like it's a good size, good looking penis.
What?
Like why you gotta be insecure and
Dude,
say funny
I've been
shit,
getting
dude?
compliments I don't know how to handle lately.
Hey, my guy, your dick. I heard nice things.
no,
Heard
that
good things about that cock,
I
bro.
heard good things about that cock.
no,
homo.
that is fine. It's just like a communication thing of like actually telling
Jenny over
people
there
what
says you're well hydrated.
I am. I am well
It went up my
hydrated.
nostril.
But it is a hard thing for me just to lose myself in the moment.
Okay, gotta be
because
like Eminem, dude.
yeah, like it's kind of like how doing music to me is way more intimate as an art form than doing comedy.
I agree.
Because of how I feel people interpret it instead of what I actually feel about it.
Yeah.
Right, and so how I interpret how people feel about me and my sexual desires is just, I see it as creepy. Isn't that crazy?
I'm still thinking about the headphone bit.
That is so funny.
I'm like taking it
Dude,
further in my
yeah,
head.
I like listening to music during sex. It's great, but the headphones just keep falling off.
Seth is all telling like some
I have-
like deep stuff, and Caesar's like, "Fuck your deepness."
I
I'm
know
still on
because
this
all I
shit.
hear, because you know why? Because I keep going in my head when you said that, like the
Caesar's like,
headphones
"You
slip
pussy."
off. I'm like in my head, I'm like, yeah, I hate hearing her say no. Let me put my headphones. Oh, the screams of agony.
Oh my gosh.
They got a little dark there. Sorry, but I had to say it's been in my head.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just intimacy
Intimacy,
with
man.
people is fucking hard.
Into me, I
Yeah,
see.
dude, it took me
And
some
to me,
time
I
to
see-
like,
yeah.
like even like when I started being like when I was in my whole phase when I like I lost the tripa, you know,
Mhm.
and like once you lose the panza, these hoes have no chanza, dude. Let me tell you, bro. You know,
No fair.
you know what that means when that
No, I don't. That's why I'm just sitting here like, I don't know
panza
what
stomach, chanza's chance. When it's lost the stomach, these hoes have no chance. See, I can't. But like when even though I was like being a hoe and like getting girls on my own and having sex, I will be like, "Oh, is this cool, huh?" Like, shut the fuck up. Like, I'm just like, like I remember you in high school. Like, why are you talking right now? And shit, dude.
Give me that lunch money, bitch.
Ugh.
Give me your lunch money.
Especially when I had a revenge sex with some girl from high school, I wanted to be like laughing the whole time. Like, remember when you said no to me at prom?
Hey,
and shit? Like,
laughing while fucking someone is not funny.
I've done it before.
I've done it
and
before
it's
'cause I
it's
thought-
backfired definitely. I'm
Yeah.
just like, no, it's not you. It's just like I have to like make
better position,
Yeah,
better
yeah.
pizza, Papa John's. And I just think that shit during sex. I'm like, oh, no, fuck, I gotta. I just start laughing.
Well, no,
Oh, yeah.
like the same thing, like because that joke that I do about
can take
doesn't
the
matter how
headphones
big
back.
my dick is, that baby's head was bigger.
Yeah.
I literally thought of that like while I was having sex with a single mom. Because I was thinking about starting to talk dirty, be like, oh yeah, you like that big cock, and then I started thinking like, yeah, but that baby's head was bigger, so I was literally thinking that.
Was she
Like,
pregnant?
no,
Oh.
she had a
Okay.
hysterectomy. She can't.
Oh, so you came in her?
Oh, all the time.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
That's the only
Oh,
thing I
yeah,
wanted to
dude.
know.
I've never done that.
Came in so
Really?
much?
I've never
dude.
mailed anything either.
Oh, dude, it's Jesus.
Set balance. Never mailed anything. Never came in a whoop.
Yeah.
It's pretty fun, dude. It's like literally.
Never have I ever.
Oh, let's
like,
go. Let's put some
never
5
ha-
fingers. Let's go.
Oh, God.
5 fingers. Never have I
Oh,
ever.
really? Okay, let's
All right.
actually do this.
Let's do it.
Okay,
I'm down,
you
I'm
start,
down.
Caesar.
Never have I ever had sex in a dressing room. Oh wait, you have to say the stuff that you've done, right?
Yeah, that you've
Oh.
done, and then if we haven't, we put a finger.
Okay. Never have I ever.
You fucking retard.
Never. I was like, wait. Never have I
All right,
ever
Doug.
had a sexual encounter with someone at work. Like in the workplace, like the office or wherever.
How
you were.
sexual are we talking?
Like
what?
touching,
You know what? I
making
haven't.
out,
Kissing? I
kissing. Yeah.
Oh wait, no,
Oh,
I
okay.
have.
Yeah.
Never mind,
Okay.
I
Put
have.
that thumb down.
All
man.
right.
I have.
All right. Dave, go next.
Okay.
Do it.
Never have I ever had a threesome.
No, I haven't.
Fuck you. You think you're badass,
I am
motherfucker?
badass. What's up?
Piece of shit.
Caesar counts his weight as a
I
second
know,
person.
motherfucker. When you have sex with
Carries
me,
a whole other person.
when you have
Bless
sex
her.
with me, you have 2 people on top of you, dude.
You fuck the whole gang when you fuck me.
Bitch.
Dude.
Are we still going?
my
Are we still?
God. Okay,
come on,
all right.
Seth, go.
I
All right,
have,
go,
I have
Seth.
4. Never have I ever made love.
Love?
Love?
I
I
don't
make
know,
love.
man.
Oh, I've made love.
Yeah, we're both in a relationship.
Yeah,
committed.
but like,
we've made love.
how do you know that shit's real? All right, sorry. Next question.
We're get
go.
deep in here, man. You just know, Seth.
Dude, I don't
The
like
right
getting
person.
deep in emotions. I like getting deep in pussy. Next
Hey.
question.
All right, let me see. Ooh, never have I ever been so drunk I threw up at a friend's house and they had to clean up after me.
Yeah.
Close, but no.
Wait,
Okay.
wait.
Close, but
Like you've thrown up in their family's home, and
Nah, nah,
you've
nah,
passed
nah.
out.
My friends don't have families.
Dude,
That's funny.
I was at my one of my best friends, like
Yeah.
her family home in front of her whole family, just threw up all over
Oh.
myself.
Yeah, you're friends with ladies.
You're
That's
sure-
crazy, dog.
most
I mean,
of them are.
I do.
Most
yeah.
of them are lesbians, though.
Oh,
you know.
okay. Why'd
But-
you make them that way?
I just threw up everywhere. I
Dude,
remember.
Dave, you are a brick
just-
house. I'm
I
trying
know,
to make you
dude.
laugh, and you are not.
He's just
fighting.
thinking. All right, go.
You are
Who's next?
deep in thought.
I'm
dog.
just. I'm.
Go.
Well, I'm trying to think of my next fucking question.
Oh, I'm
man.
not.
So it's like I've been
He
over
said,
this.
"Fuck these questions." I'm just seeing what you think. God. Okay. Never have I ever had sex with a girl in my parents' bed.
Yo, that's scandalous. I don't know why people do that type
I
of shit.
haven't. Have you?
Oh,
Oh, you
wait,
scandalous
wait.
bitch.
Yes, I did.
Oh, okay.
I've had sex, loud sex,
I
when
got-
my parents were still in the house.
Oh, I've
Yeah,
done
I
that
mean
too.
that's just Tuesdays.
That's how I got back at my parents for doing that to me when I was 8.
Oh fuck! You saw? You walked in.
You got back to your parents by
Yeah.
getting back.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
All right. Yeah, let me do the classic. Never have I ever busted inside. I've never cream pied.
Oh, I have. Yeah, yeah.
All right, dude. Got you, dude. Got you,
Yeah.
guys. I love how
Dude.
people are like, I
Dude,
don't know
we're-
how she
we're a
got
couple
pregnant.
hoes,
It's
man.
okay.
He's dumping clips.
Well, it's because the girl was like, "We're having sex." I was like, "I'm gonna use a condom." She's like, "Why? I'm on birth control." I'm like, "But the diseases," and she's like, "You come inside me and like say
That's-
less." Like, fuck a condom.
So she lied to you.
No, she had that shit that you with the thing. That,
Yeah.
yeah, you know. And she was just want to have sex.
Nexplanon.
And dude, it's amazing.
How about Nexplanon bread? And it's non bread that you eat with some chicken curry.
I
It's
love that
really
shit.
fucking
that sounds
good.
like
But
shit.
it rids you.
It
of
feels like that.
fertility. Yep.
It feels like that.
All right. Never have I ever.
Oh, Never have I a classic one. Never have I ever walked into my parents having sex.
Oh, damn.
If I had a nickel.
Damn. Damn.
Yeah, man. Why we became comics, all the trauma. Shit.
Jesus.
I walked in then, and I walked into my dad naked, like both on accident. Once I'm just like, hey, I was like, ah, you know, like they're having sex. And the last time I was sick, I was like, Dad, I need medicine. That fool was just naked, staring himself in the mirror in the restroom, just like, why am I alive? You know, like
How many times did you see him naked on purpose?
none.
That's the question.
That's the question.
None at all.
Because I've walked in on my parents accidentally 8 times. On purpose.
Every day. Every day. Hey, Mom. Stairs.
You
Never
open
mind.
the door and just Dom.
What are you doing, son? Breathe the air. All right, gotta go.
You know what? I'm switching my pinky to the point finger because my pinky's hurting right now.
Oh fuck, dude. Yeah. I've tried. Okay, go for it. Go for it. Who's next?
I'm next. Never have I ever cummed on a girl's face.
What? Dude,
I haven't.
Come on, middle school. I was getting head on
Says
the
middle school shit.
What?
I
All
haven't.
right.
Tits, yeah. Ass, yeah. Not face though.
Yeah, I've never done
The girls I date
face.
have too much respect.
Yeah. That's too nice.
Okay. Never have I ever. Damn, I've done a lot of things. That's why it's hard to do this because I'm like,
Do it. Say it.
never have I ever had sex at a Jewish temple.
What the?
What?
Because I mean, I've had sex at church, so it's like I'm choosing.
Oh, I've never had sex. Nah.
Never at a Shabbat.
No, I never had any place
about
of religion.
Not at church. No.
Okay.
I'm church parking lot. Yes.
It's like, let me put a finger down. Let me see. Oh, never.
No,
Keep in mind.
I haven't fucked a
Okay.
Jewish temple. I still
Before I
have two
say
up.
anything, keep in mind
Yeah.
when you're Mexican in a small, when your parents come from a
Saying
small
this
city.
with a pinky up is very
I know.
classy.
When you're
Say
Mexican,
anything with a pinky up and you're good. dog.
they're both from a small town. Just keep that in mind. Never have I ever hit on a cousin and then grinded with them without knowing.
No.
Yeah, we're not that white.
Yeah. I know we're
Come on.
white.
Dude,
Yeah,
I'm
but-
Mexican. So they're
No,
all,
no, there's a spectrum. It goes
So-
super white, Mexican, super Mexican, and up at the top, the circle connects with rednecks and Mexicans.
Oh my god, dude! So they're all from a small town. So like,
Mexicans.
I've hit on like cousins. They're like, oh, I'm like, and I dance and grab them. They're like, isn't it crazy we're cousins? I'm like, what the fuck? Like accidentally.
And you're like, isn't it crazy that you just said that?
I know,
I
what
like,
the
I like how
fuck?
that happened after you grabbed her ass.
Yeah,
I'm like,
no.
Isn't it
Well,
crazy?
here. The thing is,
It's crazy.
over there in like the
Oh my
like
God,
back
dude.
end Mexico.
Yo,
there's a
Caesar, I just want to
saying-
say I'm not gonna delete any of
That's
this.
fine.
Okay,
The-
before you
This
get
is
to-
all
there's
going
a saying.
on. I don't give a fuck what happened.
Fuck it, we're going
I'm
live.
against it.
We'll do it live.
There's a saying, my mom's rancho saying, "A las primas se la riman," and it rhymes with "you get close with your cousins, with your girl cousins." Because I remember every time these old men like, "Oh, look at that girl, she's fine." I'm like, "Is that my cousin?" They're like, "Ah, who cares? Barely by blood." I'm like, "Whoa." So it's intense.
Dude, them
That's how you
saying
get fucked
that's
up children.
barely by blood
Barely.
Barely
is
by-
retard. No, that's definite. So brother and sister, wrong.
Wrong.
What's the next step down?
So
It's cousin.
well,
no.
how about second cousins?
That's further. Okay. Do you know what a second cousin is?
Yeah, I have some.
What are they? Explain the lineage.
So second cousins, it's like
it's your
Hey,
parents'
shut up,
cousin's
white.
cousin.
Fuck
Yeah.
you, goddamn it.
but yeah, pretty much your parents' cousin's kid. Yeah.
Yes.
So
Yes.
we're okay with second cousins.
I think, but it is. It
No,
is
we just
shared
accepted what they
grandparent.
were.
we all
Not if we're
agree.
actually fucking them.
We all
Jesus.
agree. That is like disgusting.
God.
I don't know if I can co-sign incest on my podcast.
We're
Like,
not
I've-
so I didn't know.
I,
Okay.
dude, I need
Shit.
to post. I need to post clips of this on Facebook for my family, dude.
I didn't know until like
His family
These
is his
girls-
only followers. Okay, he has to appeal to them.
these girls will tell me after the fact.
Yeah.
You know,
Damn.
because they don't give a fuck either. And I was traumatized. And every time now
No,
when I go
you
to
weren't,
Mexico, I like
dog.
to be
Is
Okay,
traumatized another word for hard?
So at one point, at one point,
I'm so
I'm,
traumatized.
I'm experiencing.
it's
so
because I
much
don't know
trauma
how to
in my
tell you
loins
guys
right now.
that it's
There's
all
so
these were
much
like
damage going
these were
on
like
right now.
accidents. I didn't know, you know.
and I need to cause more damage to make the trauma go away.
They call him Cesar Damage Davia. All right, how many minutes do you have left to record with us?
I got to like 7:10.
All right, for sure.
We
You
got
got
15
14 minutes of
yeah.
incest left in you?
I do. So
God.
one time,
So this one time.
my aunt, right?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Dude.
Demon time. Let's go.
Dude. Oh, yeah, let's go.
You gotta get ahead of your.
It's like my
Yeah,
mom.
no, go
It's like
ahead.
my mom, but diet.
Oh, shut the fuck up. No.
Hey, what's up, Diet Mom?
Diet mama.
Is this Mom Zero?
She's like, Mom, I'm going to hell.
You get a white mom, that's Mom Vanilla.
Have you guys ever had sex with one of your friends' moms?
No.
I haven't,
Definitely,
but
definitely
I know people.
wanted to.
Yeah. And being friends with your kids don't count, right?
What? Seth has 14 minutes of incest in him.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah. I look like 14 minutes of incest. That's how I was made. Birthed out of the mud of Mordor.
Seth carrying his own podcast. Give it up for a real
Dude,
comic,
that's how my
everyone.
shoulders are so fucking
A
big
real
lately.
comic, everyone.
Ayo.
A real one.
Hey.
Wear sweatpants, his dick's all I see it. He don't give a fuck,
Yeah, don't
dude.
give a shit.
That shape is
You
out.
mean my dick? That's literally standing up right now.
He's hard fucking hosting this cast right now.
That's how I'm
Ladies, again, I heard nice dick.
I have thought about
As
that
he said.
just to like
As he
put a
said.
baguette in my sweatpants.
And this
Why
episode-
not?
so it's ridiculous. Just so I'm putting out completely false information on my penis size.
And this
Oh my
episode is
God.
brought to you by Seth's cock.
I know. It's white
Mhm.
and it's good looking. I heard.
It's thick and juicy.
Have
Rumor
you
has
ever
it, it's
wanted
hearsay.
to make your parents
not-
mad, but
It's not too veiny, but just right.
You know Luis Alvarez. I'm not gonna. I went to high school with that guy, right? He got one of his dick pics leaked out to the whole high school. Yeah, dude. Like, cause he was fucking a teacher. That guy's
Wow.
a master, man. Shout out
Oh,
Luis
that
Alvarez,
guy's a
hilarious guy. Yeah, dude. It was funny because I was sitting in bus.
Shout out to the teachers giving back to the kids.
Exactly. I was sitting in the bus and
always supporting our community leaders here on Big Couch Low
and he
Couch.
was just like, hey, "Have you seen that?" I was sitting by him by the bus. He's like, "Have you seen that picture of me with my dick?" I was like, well, "No, I don't want to." And then the next
he
day,
was
some
like, here it is, dog.
No, but the
He's like
next day,
disappointed. Oh, you gotta see it.
I know you have to. It's amazing.
Damn it!
But
you
the
have
next-
to see
It's
it.
a great cock, if I do say so
The
myself.
next day, some girl was like, "Look," I was like, "Fuck." So that was that.
It's so cute. How was the dick?
No homo, Luis, and it's just he has a reputation when you were in high school. He has a big dick. Like girls would spread that like massively. Like, oh yeah, he has a big dick.
Damn, dude.
Yeah, made everyone go.
I had a similar rumor,
Yeah.
but it was he has a big dick for a short guy,
Ooh.
which is yeah,
That's enough to create curiosity.
Yeah.
which is like saying you talk well to a black person.
Ah!
Oh, God.
That doesn't. You sound white. That's not
Jesus.
fun.
Yeah.
Don't. Yeah,
You
which
talk
is true.
just like a
I do.
colonizer.
I have the dick of a 6 foot person.
You talk just like
5'6",
your master.
Yeah, dude. Hell yeah.
which is literally barely.
I'm
a
just thinking that
difference.
on my school, there was a lot of like leaked nudes. Like there was this girl leaked her titties all over the school. Have you guys did that happen in high school? Just like phones just beeping,
Yeah,
like
I mean,
forward messages.
In middle school, this girl that I was sexting with, her parents grabbed her phone and found all the pictures of like her and me, but they couldn't prove that it was me because there was no face, no case, baby.
Ooh.
And then they're like, we know it's you. We know, like, we have the text saying your name on it, so it's you. And I'm like, you can't prove it's me. You
I've-
can't prove it's me.
I've used to okay.
Unless they're like, okay, get hard and show us your dicks.
now,
right
Prove
here
it now.
before home
Prove
ec.
it.
Show me your penis.
We have a fluffer
There's
on
only
deck.
one way.
Let's keep it going.
There's
The
only one
fluffer
way
is
to
like
fucking
the
resolve
security
this.
guard. He fluffs it with his gun.
the fluffer's the fucking lunch lady, bro, just with her gloves like
with her
this.
sloppy Joe gloves.
No, like that part in the Zoolander with the fluffers and his dick is going.
Yep, just
Hey, let's make a sex act right now, like Ninja Punch Blast or Donkey Punch. We should make one called. Oh my god! I just forgot the word. We were just saying it.
fluffer.
Dick fluff.
Joe, Sloppy Joe.
Sloppy
Oh, the
Joe.
Sloppy Joe.
What's a Sloppy Joe?
A sloppy Joe.
Is when you are hitting on
Ooh.
your cousin,
that you didn't know.
and you knew, baby. That's why it's sloppy, dude. You're messy,
She
baby.
told you as you were coming, I'm your cousin.
The messy Joe.
No.
Dude, Give me the message.
Jerking you off with
I feel
cum,
like-
I don't know. Sloppy
Like
Joe.
anal to blowjob, sloppy Joe.
No, that's just ass to mouth.
Yeah.
Why not call it sloppy Joe?
I mean, this beat
Words
makes
are
it goes,
things.
"Wee." I don't know.
What the fuck?
Wait, what
just
if
said beef
what
and
if it's
wee
a
is pork. I
reverse
don't know what the fuck is wrong with
blumpkin?
me. A reverse
Ooh, reverse
blumpkin.
blumpkin.
A sloppy Joe is when you eat out a girl while she's taking a shit.
Damn. Set for the win.
Fucking hell.
It's a
that's
reverse
the
You
Blumpkin.
can't, you can't get much
Blumpkin,
closer
dude.
than that.
Or she's sucking your dick while she's taking a shit. Which are you
Whoa.
more down with?
Dude,
I think.
Why would I?
eating-
Why in my head will like that better? Her taking a shit while she's sucking my dick.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't wouldn't mind.
Yeah.
That's kind of hot.
E-
Like it's kind of hot. Turn on the fan, dude.
Hey, Caesar, why you gotta be so goddamn nasty on my family
Dude,
network,
I
dog?
already
know,
get
dude.
distracted like when my girl farts, in general. Then imagine her sucking
Dude,
my
your
dick
girl
and
farts
taking-
is fucking disgusting.
Dude, it's fucking awesome.
Dude,
I fucking love
dump
that
her right
shit.
now.
I love that
Dump her
shit.
right now.
Well, because I fart right next to her and she farts next to me. That's how you know when you're a committed,
Wait,
happy
you
relationship.
fart in front of your girls?
Hell fucking yeah.
Oh yeah, I fart in front of my girlfriend.
Hell yeah.
I think that's the problem. Is I have a problem with being actually like myself with women who I find
Dude.
attractive or I'm attracted to emotionally.
Dude, I'll
I
piss in the
don't fart
toilet
in
with
front
my
of them.
girl in
I
the
don't like
same
fart. No,
No.
yeah. I don't like
Oh,
doing that.
How long have you been with your girlfriend?
room. About 3 months.
This
Not long at
many.
all.
Really? Oh
Yeah.
wow. No, it took me a year to fart in front of my girlfriend.
Granted, me and my girl's a little different. We kind of got catapulted with a baby scare and early on in the relationship. So we
Oh,
kind of So we catapulted real quickly, and then
3 months.
and then we lost the baby, and then we still continue to date.
Seth,
each other
just-
and-
Yo, no.
That was a serious moment.
so-
but
No, I gotta explain myself. Let me explain myself.
Let me just
It's
take
the- it's
let me
the
just
fact-
take the gun
face.
to my mouth and just
Yo, the fact
you didn't see my
it-
face. You didn't see his face. He was
Yo,
just like,
it was Yo, it's just because it was
guys
a
are
very
assholes.
serious moment, and my brain does this a lot, and it does this thing where it says, "Say the worst thing you can."
I
mate.
do that too.
Say the worst
it wasn't-
thing.
It was
And
just comedians,
because
dude.
of-
I'm
because
sorry
of
about
that.
that.
No, it's
I
all
was like,
good, it's all
"No,
good."
I can't." And then I just started smiling, and now I'm listening to him.
God damn it,
Wait.
Seth, just fucking say it now.
No.
You got to say it now.
No, I
Because
did.
he was thinking about it, but I feel
I
like
was-
it left. But he was like,
No, okay, so the intent to say something bad was formed, but then I caught that and
you
said,
caught
"No,
it.
this is the wrong time,
but
Seth."
you laughed at yourself.
And I'm laughing at the fact that that happened in a serious moment, but now I'm in a serious moment looking at you, smiling to myself. Yeah, so we lost the baby.
At this
I'm sorry, dog. I'm sorry.
fuck.
But I had to explain.
I'm sorry.
I was actually gonna show my girlfriend this recording. It's not fucking happening now.
fuck.
Oh my
no,
god.
You understand what I
not
mean? Like, I
happening.
didn't
I
have
know what you
anything
mean.
bad
I
to
know
say.
what you mean. It's,
Yeah.
It's that classic
And I've-
comedic
That was me
response.
just
And
saying
I've
that.
had
Yes.
plenty of times where I thought that something was going to happen, like I was going to be a pop up, but it just ended up not happening,
Yeah,
and it
good.
was like 2 months.
This is why he has intimacy issues, because
Yeah.
I started
Intimacy,
to think
yeah.
about something very serious.
He just
here.
said that earlier.
And then he
He's like,
just-
I can't take anything deep.
I.
Oh,
Maybe
you
in
can
my
take it
ass.
Except for that one black man's cock.
Oh,
Caesar,
whatever.
you talked about fucking me, and you're like, you can't take anything deep.
Just the head. Just the tip.
Just
all
the
I can
tip.
add.
Dude, Caesar, do you ever think that you have like a 13-inch hog under there?
No, but I
and
think
it's
like
hiding.
you know when I lost a lot of
It's
weight.
hiding under the fupa.
Yeah, no, yeah. When I lost a lot of weight and I did lose like that fat part right here, I was like, damn, my dick's not like it's not bad, you know. But it's like, oh shit,
Damn, my dick's visible. No,
Well, I mean,
oh shit, I
Yo,
can
there it
see it. Whoa, I was just
been a
seeing
while.
half
What's
of
up,
it. That's
buddy?
crazy. No, I literally, it's funny, but like I was seeing, I was like, wow, I was only seeing half of it because like fucking
True.
stuff.
No, it's
you know,
true, man,
So I was
yeah.
like, oh shit.
and it adds up quickly. Like,
Well-
you think that you would have to be like 800 pounds
Oh,
for your
nah.
dick to start changing, and it's like, no, you have to be like just 20% above what your
Yeah.
body weight should be, which is what I am right now. And my dick's different, dog.
it's true though.
I got that dick
Because
different.
I weighed like graduating high school, I weighed like $160, you know, and like, and there was no fat like
Yeah.
there to like push it up and hide it,
That's true.
you know. And now that there is, and my my dick actually looks a little shorter because of it.
You're
So-
Too
fat
short?
piece of shit.
Oh no, it's still. Don't
Yeah.
get me wrong. It's still good. It still does the job. Just
Yeah.
short.
I
Just
describe
short.
my penis a lot like a California rapper in the 90s who made a wave but then kind of fell off. Too short.
Like too short.
Straight out of
His
Compton.
favorite word is still bitch though.
Yeah. Bitch! Bitch!
All right,
Fuck
guys,
police.
I'm gonna actually head out.
Oh, you're heading out? Okay, we
Headed
have
out.
10 minutes left to do.
Okay.
All right, yeah, we got this, dude.
All right.
All right,
Yeah.
Caesar, get the fuck out of here. I'm kidding.
We're gonna get real.
Big Couch, Little Couch.
Hell
yeah.
Subscribe.
All
My
right.
boy.
Pirates Den, October 23rd
And
Sir.
at C's Comedy. CEEZ Comedy _.
always plugging this
Underscore.
shit.
Underscore.
All right,
I'm still
dog.
around. I'm not
All right, dude.
retired.
Thank you, dude.
Love you guys.
Love you too, buddy.
Love you guys.
Yes.
And we're back in the fucking mix. Caesar's gone. He had to go pick up his lady.
Because Caesar's a bitch. I'm just kidding. No.
You're on number 2. Say something.
Hello. Hello.
Okay, yeah, you are. Okay,
Okay,
I just wanted to make sure.
Very
Damn,
cool.
dude, thank you so much for coming over.
Dude, thank you
I had
for
a lot of
inviting
fun.
me, man.
Yeah,
like,
it's a lot of fucking fun.
dude, it's cool. And this, I know we were kind of talking about earlier, but this room is fucking dope.
Mhm.
You said your dad made it like this, yeah?
Yep. Yeah, it's so what it is, I'll explain for the audience. It's this large room. I'd say like 15 by 22 feet. Very big
yeah,
room.
it's a good sized room.
And it is covered like floor to ceiling on the walls and ceiling of magazines, posters, cutouts from shirts,
Mm-hmm.
comic books throughout the years that mostly my dad and my family has collected, but mostly my dad's stuff. And it's amazing. And
It's-
it took like 3 weeks for him to finish the entire project, and with Christmas lights wrapped around the entire room.
Mm-hmm.
It's wild, dog. So if you ever get to come in here, Purple Arm Studio, shout out to Izzy Edible. Coming out with her 3rd album, so make sure to check that out.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure it's going to be called Purple Arms as well. But, yeah. My parents, do your parents do anything extracurricular besides jobs?
So, well, my stepdad is very blue collar, so anything outside of extra that he does is usually business related,
Okay.
or at least it used to. He used to play golf a lot
Mhm.
and stuff like that, but for business purposes, getting more clients, things like that. But my mom, she is. My mom's such an old lady. She like knits and crochets and makes blankets and things like that, and really good ones too. My grandmother was like the family master of that stuff. Very very old school classic. She can do anything. She actually crocheted a pillow for me when I was 15, and I still have that pillow like to this day.
Damn, dude.
It's fucked up though. It's torn to shreds, but I still have that thing.
Yeah. There is something about bespoke things that are handmade
Yeah.
that they just last
Mhm.
for fucking ever. And
Yeah.
it's because machines just don't have a certain, like, because they're faster, there is more, not only mistakes, but more problems with the fact that, like, every time you make a hand sew,
Mhm.
you're knotting it and making
Yeah.
sure the thread is even and
Right.
everything like that.
Mhm.
And the thread can be even, but you can't cinch it the same way you can with hand
Yeah,
sewing. My
yeah.
mom's been sewing for fucking ever.
Yeah. So like, and my mom's really really good at it too. So
Nice,
she
dude.
does. Yeah.
How old are your parents?
My parents, my stepdad is about 74. My parents are older.
Yeah.
Yeah. And my mom and my dad had me in their like early 30s ish. So my dad in his like mid 30s, my mom in her younger 30s. And so I'm 32 now. So they're, yeah. Stepdad's about 74. My dad's about 70. My mom's about 68, 69 or something like
dang.
that. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So older parents, raised very old school, just blue collar people. This is
Mhm.
just how it was.
Yeah. What they do for work? Specifically?
My dad, I love you, Dad, but he couldn't hold a job very well.
Don't worry. I know
and-
a couple dads like that.
Yeah, and I love my dad. My dad's my best friend. He's one of the funniest people on the fucking planet, and like one of my best friends. But just my dad was he's kind of a hippie in terms of jobs. You know what I mean? Like he went from job to job as long as it took care of what he needed in the moment. He didn't really give a fuck what he was doing work wise, and that was part of the reason why my mom and his marriage struggled, because that's how he approached
a lot of things.
Very laissez-faire, hands
Yeah.
off.
Yes. Yes.
We're good for the time being.
Yeah, I'm good in this moment. I don't.
Yeah.
You know.
And if he was stressing about the future, he didn't seem like it, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
And so, but my mom, you know, she's very hands-on. She wants a plan. She wants this. She's worried about all that stuff. So they're very opposite in that way. And so yeah, so my parents got divorced when I was 6, and then my mom got remarried to my stepfather when I was 8. And so it was kind of weird because my dad ended up living in a trailer, not a trailer home, just like an RV trailer.
Where was this trailer? Like parked illegally or
No, it was parked at
Walmart
a
park.
trailer home kind of trailer park
Okay.
type thing, but it was owned by my mom and my stepdad. They gave it to like that, like it got to that point
Damn.
with it. Like that's kind of where my dad. And then so in my adult life, after I graduated college and started being an adult and working on my own, I kind of started helping out my dad more. I found him me, my mom, and my sister collectively helped him find like a government housing thing, like subsidized housing for like people, and got him a place. So we got him out of that freaking RV. So thank God.
Is there?
But to finish answering your question, sorry. My stepdad owned his own roofing and construction company for a long time, and before 2008, you know, all that stuff, we were doing very, very well. And my mom was like a secretary. She got her bachelor's degree in Spanish.
Oh,
Even
wow.
did her international study in Madrid.
Nice.
Yeah, and then with her
Did
Spanish.
any of that rub off in the house? Like, do you know any Spanish from that?
No,
proxy?
I grew up listening to it a lot because
Okay.
my mom spoke it a lot. Because whenever people needed a Spanish, and this was also back in the 90s as a kid, so like
True. Not a lot of white people speaking Spanish.
especially back then, yeah. And then so my mom like interpreted for a lot of people all the time, like at home. And so I would grow up listening to her speak Spanish, but we never spoke it in the house or anything like that. So nothing stuck. But again, grew up listening to it. Mexican food is a big part of my family because my stepdad is actually half German and half Spain Spanish. And because his parents were World War II, they met through the war in World War II.
Wow.
And so his
You hate Jews? Me too. No way. I'm kidding.
yeah, but
Yeah.
so when the war ended, World War II, my stepdad's mom was 19 and German and was in the Hitler Youth and I actually did a report on her when I was a
Nice.
kid, a history report. And then his dad was a Spanish soldier that was there, and they met, and then they moved to California and yada yada yada.
Wow.
So yeah, and then owned his own roofing construction company. My mom was a secretary, and then I don't know what it was, but my stepdad's just a cool dude. I mean, he was a pain in my ass. I had a huge "you're not my dad" complex growing up.
Yeah.
But he still was a good enough man to take care of my dad when he needed help and stuff like that. So like
That's really cool.
he's a really cool dude. Pain in my ass, but good dude. Down in his soul, very good person.
What was the first memory that you can conjure up where you had the first thought of maybe my dad shouldn't be idolized in the way?
Oh my God,
Because
great
I
question.
bet you had him idolized in a certain way, but as you grow older and mature, you start respecting different things, and your perspective changes and shifts into understanding them as a more well-rounded, three-dimensional person.
Yes.
But that also comes with a lot of acceptance of fuck-ups, mistakes, whatever you want to call it.
That's a great question.
What was the first memory that you could have of you just like seeing that pedestal crack for the first time?
That's a great question. Because I did, because I don't know if I idolized my dad necessarily. I mean, I did when I was little, of course. Everyone does.
Yeah.
But I was very defensive of my dad. I defended him a lot.
Yeah.
And that's why, like, I had that huge "you're not my dad" complex with my stepdad. This is my dad. Leave him alone. I don't care
Would
about.
you defend your dad to your mom and her opinion? Like, if she would ever badmouth her, like, who are you defending your dad to? Just your own self?
I think yeah. If you really get down to it, it was probably just trying to
You
convince
coping,
myself.
yeah.
Yeah, me coping and you know, and defending my dad, saying like, yeah, he might not be here anymore, but he's still my dad. You know, like my mind processing that. Like this guy, he's not my father figure. But I think when I really started realizing it was, gosh, there was a point where I actually went and lived with my dad when I was 17. I was a junior in high school. And I just kind of, damn, it's hard. We're getting deep here.
Yeah.
It had to have been like when high school, when I started noticing some things about my dad. Like I remember being a kid, and we came to his place. It was his weekend and stuff like that. And my dad, this is actually a true story. It's really funny. He, my dad was wearing sunglasses, and it was kind of like this room where everything's barred off, no light, no nothing, you know. So it's just dark in there. I couldn't see, but he was wearing sunglasses. I'm like, why the fuck is my dad wearing sunglasses? And he takes his sunglasses off, and he's got two big, fat, black eyes. You know, and I was just like, holy fuck.
Damn.
And I was just like, what happened? My dad goes, I don't want to talk about it. And I go, yeah, I wouldn't want to either.
Yeah.
Because my dad, he clearly got fucked up. And that
That
whole...
was like a full-grown
like, we
adult.
yeah.
Like, he was in his 40s by then, 50?
He would have been like mid to late 40s. Yeah.
Yeah, that's full-grown adult.
Yeah, that's 10,
fighting.
that's like 10 years older than me right now. Like
Damn,
it's wild to think about. And like he ended up, he got in a bar fight, and he was drunk, and you know, and my dad, after the divorce and everything, my dad went through a lot of emotional shit with that. Really fucked him up.
Mm-hmm.
But I think that was probably one of the first ones. That's got to be one of the first ones. And then one time he picked me up from school drunk, not drunk, but he had a good buzz going, you know, and he's driving he was such a good driver, very cautious driver. But then all of a sudden he's like weaving through traffic and shit, like just not normally him. I was just like, Dad, you've been drinking? He's like, no, I haven't been drinking. Yeah, you had. And it just certain small things, nothing outlandish, nothing crazy, but also the decline that he went from jobs and how that happened to where he was actually owning a home to renting a home, then living in, you know, a trailer that was owned by my mom and my stepdad. Just seeing that decline over time, kind of, I guess is that.
Right.
Yeah.
That would be the definitive decay. And that really sucks because you always think throughout life things will get better. I'll have a better station in life throughout life.
Mm-hmm.
But that's only true if you make it true.
Yeah.
'Cause a lot of people get put into, like they're stuck in homes that should be foreclosed on. They're squatting in that home.
Mm-hmm.
They start renting a small studio apartment instead of what they used to have. But damn, that's sad.
Yeah. My dad's life is yeah, it's pretty sad. I laugh. It's pretty fucking sad, dude. It's just a sad story, and
Dude,
I laugh, but like,
That's the only thing you can do.
yeah, it's just it's not funny, but it's funny, like, because my dad, he was even homeless. He was adopted, you know, got beat up by his adoptive parents, and then tried to, like, his mom on his deathbed convinced all of his siblings that like he like beat her and stuff like that right before she died, and the whole family believed it. And that was when I was a little kid. I didn't know that at the time, but he came back and just fucked him up. This is when my parents were still married. And, you know, like, I didn't realize my dad, he was even homeless for a little while before he even met my mom. Like, it's crazy, bro. His life is nuts.
Do you think he tried his hardest?
No. If I'm going to be honest, no. Like, I think my dad, but like I said, my dad was just a very much in the moment guy. I'm good in this moment. I'm good. I don't need to do any more than what I need. He worked for today. He didn't work for the future.
Yeah.
He worked for today. And my dad is also, it's funny, me and my dad's relationship is so funny. Because I love my dad like crazy, but like, there's still a lot of things I don't know about my dad. My dad's a very private person. Like, I tell that joke about my dad being a private person, and he really is that way. He doesn't share a lot. Even when I was a kid, like, growing up, my dad wouldn't even pry too much in my own business. because he very much believed that a man's business is a man's business, and you don't need to be impeding on a man's business. That's his thing. And so he doesn't dive too much, and he'll ask questions like how me and my girlfriend are doing, you know, and I'll start telling him, he's like, well, I don't want to go too deep. Like he'll stop me before I go too deep, and he's like, well, I don't need to know like too much, you know, I don't mean to pry. It's just weird. He'll ask, but then stop you if you're starting to share too much.
But that's also because he sees how deep it's going, and he doesn't want a level of commitment that he wasn't ready for in that conversation.
Yes.
When he asked about how life's going, he expected 45 seconds max.
I can recite our phone calls verbatim right now. He literally will call me up. I'll be like, "Hey, Dad." He'll be like, "Hey, Dave. How's it going?" "Oh, I'm doing pretty good." "Oh, very good. What you doing, Dad?" "Oh, I'm just sitting here watching whatever rerun he's watching." It's like, "Oh, very cool. Anything else going on?" "Oh, not really, just at work." It was like, "Okay, well, that's all I wanted." It was like, "Okay, Dad, love you. Love you too. Bye." And bam. That's our phone calls every single time, verbatim. And yeah, didn't really want nothing. Just want to say hey and tell you I love you. Yeah. Okay, cool. But the cool thing though is that my dad will do it like every day. He checks in every day.
That's really cool.
Texts me that he loves me every single day. You know, he has a hard time connecting with that, but he has in that sense, like on a deeper adult level. I mean, when we were kids, he played with us all the time. He had no problem with that stuff. It's just, but on an adult, deeper level, that's another thing that I didn't think about till just this moment. To go back to the previous question, I remember going to my dad for advice. And then I also remember when I stopped asking my dad for advice. I don't ask my dad for advice ever.
Not now?
No, never.
I never asked my parents for advice until recently.
I only go to my mom for advice now if I need anything. Because my dad, he doesn't connect. He doesn't engage on things like that. If I ask my dad for advice or like I'll bring up something that I'm struggling with, he's like, yeah, well... It's a very man thing. Like, yeah, well, you know, you'll figure it out. You know, that type of thing. You know, and it's never anything more. Like, oh, well, have you thought about this? Have you thought about it? He doesn't do that. You know, my mom does that. So that's why that's why I go to my mom. Because at least, even though if she gives me ideas that I don't like or don't agree with, at least she's making me think analytically about other options. You know? So, yeah.
Dude, we got to do this just like... I need to have a solo pod where it's just me and you. Not just me and you, but like me and another guest, and I just prod questions, and they just tell their life story.
I'm
very good at prodding questions.
No, you are. You ask very good questions. I remember the first time we really had like a conversation like this, it was at Woodshed, like almost a year ago or something like that. And I remember us just talking about like our deeper thoughts and meanings with joke writing, you know, and like where things certain come from on just like a much deeper level. So yeah, you're very good at like bringing those questions up.
I think too much. There's
nothing wrong with that.
That's all I do all day is just I think too much. That's why I'm drinking and smoking all the time. Is because
you're just constantly just thinking.
It's a lot, man. Yeah.
I try, but see, like I got a lot of my dad in me because sometimes I just kind of like, you know what, I don't want to bother people too much about their personal things. But my mom is very good at bothering people with their personal things. So like I feel like I have a pretty good balance and like knowing when it's appropriate or not.
Right.
But like, yeah,
damn,
I don't know.
Well, dude, thank you so much. We should head out to the Whining Pig. Let's do some
hell
comedy.
Fucking yeah. Hell yeah.
All right, dude,
Let's tell some jokes. On. I got you, bro. Thank you.
Love you guys. Thank you for
Sorry
watching.
for bringing a downer to the last part.
No, that was a really cool, like, complete, like, dichotomy of what you can find here on this podcast. Like, sometimes we're telling jokes and you know, but I'm a person.
Yeah.
I hate it when people a lot of people do see me as a two-dimensional, happy-go-lucky character. I'm like, no, that's what I present. Like, it's very, I'm a very, like, I'm not happy a lot of the time, but I'm very good at making myself happy, and that's what comedy is.
Yeah, no,
and that's
absolutely.
why I do what I do.
Yeah, make yourself laugh, do things like that, but at the same time, on the same level, it's funny, too, because a lot of people will talk about, like, in upper news, upper comedians, lower comedians, where, like, our comedy comes from, like, and I was just talking about examples, like, literally, like, where my jokes come from when it comes to my dad. Yeah, like, I make fun of my dad.
And
like, that's legit. Like, my dad is very much
the reason.
Yeah, exactly. Like where that joke comes from and what it's about. And he's really that way. It's kind of humbling and kind of weird and to think about that. Like people don't realize where our jokes come from sometimes. It's from these deeper conversations, and they don't know that until they actually ask and get to know you.
Right.
Kind of funny. Anyway,
All
I don't
right,
want
you
to.
guys. Thank you for
Peace out,
watching.
guys. Hell
Love
yeah.
you.